El Dorado, Placer, Nevada, Sierra. Many of the Sierra counties are going to be hit particularly hard.
At any moment, the high country is set to get hit with one of the largest winter storms this season. The danger is real. And here at ABC 10, we stand for you. We're getting you ready for this multi-day storm.
Welcome back to our Storm Watch coverage on this Thursday morning, bright and early. I'm Walt Gray.
I'm Bria Love. We're going to be tracking this storm on air and online all weekend long, making sure that you stay in the know, which is why our team spent the day yesterday seeing how people in the high country were preparing.
That's right. That's whatever's going on. Shopping carts were full of supplies. People were all over the place. Stores from Colfax to Truckee, busy with folks picking up last-minute items, preparing to possibly be snowed in for a couple of days. We spoke with PG&E about this, and they say they plan to pull crews from areas not impacted to be on standby for quick response. They have also already put their snow equipment vehicles in areas hard to get into after the storm hits.
We expect there could be the need to replace a large number of poles and down power lines. So we'll need to have those materials staged and ready to go.
Getting firewood upstairs and just got the propane filled. Just went to Costco, grabbed a couple small things from here.
All right, ABC 10 meteorologist Rob Carmark joins us now. Rob, folks who need to finish getting ready, is there still time though? These folks have been through this before, but you're thinking this is a little bit extra.
This is definitely extra, Walt and Bria, because this is going to last for days. And it's not uncommon to get a big storm, and you know that it's coming. But if your power goes out early in the storm, a day and a half, no problem. But let's just say it goes out early. You're talking about 2, maybe 3 days, and some access to the power poles may be really difficult because, heavy snow is one thing. Heavy snow and wind really blows the snow and drifts it in some of these spots that makes it really difficult to move out like normal. So for the valley spots, we have not lost your forecast in all of this. You're going to be looking at on and off rain starting today all the way through Sunday. I'm calling moderate impacts for this because the amount of rain is not going to cause flooding, but when it happens, it could affect outdoor and weekend plans. That's probably your biggest impact in driving in it as well. For the Sierra, this is a crippling combination of snow and wind. That's just going to shut down normal operations. And of all the levels of storm that we get around here, right, for stormy conditions in the mountains with snow or wind or outages or just potential problems, it's going to be at the top of the list. I'm sure in history in the local area, there are ones that are on par with this, maybe even worse, but we don't need to worry about that right now. We got to get through this one, which is still moving in right now. So to your point earlier, there is a window, but it's getting very, very small now as we expect this to move in later on this morning for the snow, and it's going to be with us until at least Sunday morning. Now, the peak of this, of course, there's always a maximized amount of snow and wind at the same time. That's going to be between Friday and Saturday, and the lower snow levels happen Saturday to Sunday. So if you're in that lower foothill spot between 2 and, say, 5,000 feet, it might be rain in the beginning, but it will lower to snow and even heavy snow at times by early Sunday morning. Temperatures in the 50s and 40s early this morning, and we're looking at a little bit of a few visibility issues upwards towards Truckee, and the reason why is because your snow is starting to move in right now. So we've talked a lot about the highlights. We'll get into some of the totals, but the bottom line is this. This is a big deal. It certainly is a much bigger deal in the mountains than the valley, but everybody watching right now is going to be dealing with a multi-day storm all the way through Sunday, and it starts basically right now.
Yeah, okay. Rob, thank you.
And as we mentioned, mountain travel will be nearly impossible today through the weekend. Caltrans started preparations at the beginning of the week, making sure that it's fully staffed and have the equipment ready to go before snowfall. Caltrans says to avoid travel, but if you absolutely must, you have to be prepared. You want to have chains with you, pack emergency supplies in case you get stuck in a traffic hold or in a road closure. Caltrans says drivers should also prepare for extended delays and slow speeds.
The dangers are there, not only weather-wise, but now when you put that on a very busy stretch of highway, that's a critical artery for the state, that adds even more additional challenges.
Caltrans says Donner Pass is expected to be one of the most impacted areas in the region. It's the highest spot along I-80, and it can be the windiest. Plow trucks will be out to keep the highways clear. If they need additional resources, Caltrans will bring in crews from valley locations as well as the Bay Area. So if you do have to travel, make sure you check the Caltrans Quick Map for the latest on chain controls as well as road closures.
And for the next several days, ABC 10 will track the storm. So we want to remind you the ABC 10 app is the best way for you to stay informed on road closures, outages, and important weather alerts. It is free. Just download it wherever you get your apps, and don't forget, then turn on notifications.